Hello everybody, welcome to round number 2 of the 2002 Biathlon Olympic season. So after a very thrilling first round of the season, let's see what round 2 has to offer for us this time round. And looking at the calendar, this time round we're going to North Mesto of the Czech Republic. So Magdalena Forsberg, the defending champion, taking an early lead in the women's competition, and Frank Luck taking first blood and taking the lead of the men's championship. How will things stack up at the end of this round? Well, without further ado, let's make our way over to the men's competition. Here we go, the 22nd to 42nd race here at Novo Mesto in the Czech Republic. So the highest placed biathlete 22nd is Ivan Mazurek of the Czech Republic, who is starting 17th. Second highest and 23rd overall is Vincent de Vries of France, starting 12th. And third highest 24th overall, Indrek Torbaluis of Estonia, starting 4th. So it's Ville Kotakumpu of Finland, Wolfgang Polenberg of Italy, and Alexander Wolf of Germany on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Without further ado, let's get into this race and find out as we get the race underway now. And it looks like a pretty good start there for Alexander Wolf of Germany, taking an early lead going into the first corner, which is going to be a massive uphill, and then a right-hander to a downhill section to complete the first kilometre mark of this race. And Alexander Wolf does have a pretty good lead already. It's currently the right-hander and coming down the hill to the 1 kilometre mark. And Alexander Wolf's going to lead by 3/10 seconds of Paul Huber, with first to 21st going to be separated by 4.7 seconds. That's Jeremy Thiele of the United States at the back, who is 4 tenths behind 20th of Mikkel Slezner of the Czech Republic. And here we go, coming under the bridge of where they just were, the 1.8 kilometre mark now. And it's Alexander Wolf still leading the way, with Viktor Megorov, the runner-up from the last Biathlon Winter Olympic season. First 21st now saved by 6.5 seconds. So Viktor Megorov going into this round in, if I can find them, 28th place. So not a good start for the man who is trying to fight to win the 2002 Biathlon Olympic Championship, losing the last title to Ole Bjørndal, who's had a pretty rough start to the season as well. But here we go, there they are coming into the shooting range. Who's going to be first in position? It's Frode Andersen of Norway, who is going to this round in 29th place. So let's see how things will play out. And the firing is underway. Viktor Megorov second in position, which is a good big advantage to him. And Frode Andersen missed the last target. Viktor Megorov's gone clear, so he's going to take the lead. De France of France has gone clear. And Michael Slezner of the Czech Republic, he's gone clear as well. We'll go towards the back. We've got Rutner's missed all 5 targets, and Torbaluis missed 4. We've got loads have missed 1, we've got a few that's missed 2. So Viktor Megorov's leading the way with fellow countrymen, that is the Russian of Sergei Rozkov, with Vincent de France of France, the wrong button, sitting in 3rd place. Rozkov sitting 25th, which is 3 spots ahead of Viktor Megorov. 1.3 seconds separating them at the 4 kilometre mark. 2 minutes 30.5, so it's seems like a really good time so far. Alexander Wolf going from 1st down to 4th, just about 9.5 seconds down off the Russian. Well, Michael Slezner, despite going clear, is only in 5th. He's 10.4 seconds behind Viktor Megorov. And here we go, we're coming to the 4.8 kilometre mark, because it's looking really good for Viktor Megorov already. 2 minutes 58.5, the 4.8 kilometre, 2.5 second advantage over Sergei Rozkov, with De France sitting in 3rd, with we've got Alexander Wolf and Frode Andersen battling for 4th, as Slezner has dropped down to 6th. He's may have gone clear by thinking, maybe lacking a bit of ski pace, but still, the fact in one of the feature races after the first round is a good start for him. Good start for the rookie Czech. And anyway, we're going to come into the shooting range for the second time this race. What can Viktor Megorov do here? Can his rookie teammate Sergei Rozkov capitalise on any potential mistakes of the last Biathlon Olympic runner-up could possibly make here? They go top 3 into the shooting range now. Victor Megarov's is showing well and truly underway. He is determined to stay in the lead, and he's going to stay in the lead. De France missed one target. His Sergei Roskov's gone clear, so it's still a France 1-2 in this 20-second to 40-second race. So this is already looking good for Victor Megarov. 4 minutes 7.2 is his time. Is anyone further down the field going to go clear? Well, everyone else so far has missed a target, not to mention De France being one of them. Borovic of Estonia has gone clear, and so has Ivan Mazurek of the Czech Republic, who is sitting 22nd going into this round. He's towards the back of the field, so he's clearly had a bad start in the first round of the shooting range. And the two Russians are now separated by 3.3 seconds. 4 minutes 28.8 is the time. We're halfway into this race. Victor Megarov is a man on a mission. He wants to go from being the runner-up to being champion this the Biathlon Olympic season. Frodansen is up to third. He's 16.1 seconds behind the top two. And we come to the 7.8 kilometer mark, just under 5 minutes at this point. Roskov 3.5 seconds, so he's very slightly dropping behind. So Victor Megarov's clearly got the ski pace advantage over the rookie, but Victor Megarov is determined to make sure he gets a really good time. He wants to get back into the top 21 positions to go to the first 21st race, like he, well, in his mind, probably truly belongs. Since he was the season runner-up in the previous Biathlon Olympic season. But here we go, back into the shooting range, the first standing shoot of this race. So the two Russians well truly out in front of the rest of the field. What can they do here? They've got quite a bit of work to do to try and get a good time in and probably get themselves into the top 21 positions. And Victor Megarov missed the first target. That opens the door for Sergei Roskov. Oh, Megarov missed another target. 2 misses for Victor Megarov. I think he got excited or just cracking the pressure. But that means his rookie teammate Roskov's gone clear. So that means Sergei Roskov is going to take the lead of this 20 to 40 second race. Frode Hansen of Norway, he's missed 3 targets. What about Alexander Wolf? He has missed 1. So I think Victor Megarov may hang on to second place, but he's going to be really annoyed. He's dropped the ball a bit. Going for being about 3.5 seconds ahead to 12.5 seconds behind his teammate, well, his rookie teammate. Further down the field, Carl-Johan Bergman of Sweden, he's gone clear. He'll make up a few positions. 6 minutes 30.6 is Roskov's time. Globanik of Slovenia has gone clear as well, towards the back end of the field. And look at this, Roskov was 3.5 seconds down, now he's 12.3 seconds up over Megarov. It's quite a massive gap between first and second and third. And then pretty much starts down to pretty much everyone else. 10.8 kilometer mark, 6 minutes 59 seconds. He's got one more round of the shooting range to go. Can he finish the high note? Can he get himself a very good time that's going to shoot him up, not just the overall standings, but the rookie standings as well? Okay, the gap between Roskov and Megarov's gone down by a couple of tenths of a second. It's now down to exactly 12 seconds. So Megarov is clearly getting his ski pace, his ski pace on to try and catch up to Roskov. Alexander Wolf is up into third for Germany, but he's 23 seconds down over the leading rookie in this race. And here comes Roskov back in the shooting range for the 4th and final time in this race. What can Roskov do here? Here comes Victor Megarov to join them. That'll be Alexander Wolf coming to the shooting range. Oh, Roskov's missed a target. Oh, he's missed 2 targets. This could open the door for Victor Megarov to capitalise on it. 2 penalties to Roskov. So is it going to be Victor Megarov or is it going to be Sergei Roskov that might take the win here? Alexander Wolf coming in. And Victor Megarov's going to go clear. Oh, this could be close between them. And who's going to take the lead? But I think it might be Victor Megarov. Yes, Victor Megarov is going to take the lead of this race. 8 minutes 17.7 is the time. Alexander Wolf missed 1 target for Germany. And what's the gap between the two of them? 7 seconds. So Victor Megarov going to be going hell for leather here to try and finish strong, get a good time in, and get himself in the top 21 spot for the next round of this Biathlon Olympic season. But in the field, we haven't seen anyone else going clear yet. 8 minutes 39.5 is Megarov's time. What's the gap between him and Roskov? 7.2 seconds. So the gap is slowly creeping up. Looking down the field, everyone. There's a lot of people going in the penalty loop. Borovec of Estonia has gone clear, so he'll probably make a few positions and make a bit of time as well. Coming to the 13.8 kilometer mark, Marek Matiasko of Slovakia has gone clear towards the back of the field. 9 minutes 7.5 is his time. So just going to get this uphill, and it's just a flat straight to the finish. 7.4 seconds is the advantage going to Viktor Megarov. And here he comes to come across the finish line. What is that time going to be? The time is going to be a 9 minutes 28.5. That seems like a really good time. But here comes Sergei Roskov to finish second. And he's going to be behind by 7.7 seconds. Now we just got to wait for everyone else to make the way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. So Viktor Megarov takes the win by 7.7 seconds over Sergei Roskov. Alexander Wolf takes third for Germany, with Frode Andersen taking fourth for Norway. Vincent de France is fifth for France. Alexei Adrian is sixth. Karl Johan Bergman is seventh for Sweden. Wolfgang Polber is eighth. Thomas Globodik is ninth. And Dmitry Borovic rounding off your top 10. So with the 22nd to 42nd race out of the way, let's now move over to the 1st to 21st race. And here we go, it's the first 21st race here at Nove Mesto, with Frank Luck leading the way for Germany, with Rafael Poré second overall, starting in 14th position, and Rico Gross is third overall, with starting the race in 4th place. Frank Luck will be starting the race in 9th place. So it's Ilmar Brises, Andre Deslima and Halford Hanvold in the front row. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to take the overall lead? Without further ado, let's get to this race and find out as they get the race underway now. And away we go. And it looks like a pretty decent start there for all three of them on the front row. But I think the Norwegian is going to take the early lead going into the first corner. Yes, he does. And we've got the Ukrainian of Deslima in second, right just ahead of, I'm guessing that's Ilmar Brises of Latvia. As they're coming around the top of the hill to the right-hander and make our way downhill. And here comes Latvian to try and snatch the lead of the race. Let's see who is going to take the lead at the 1 kilometer mark. It's Ilmar Brises by just half a second over the top three. First to 21st separated by 4.8 seconds, with Ville Räikkönen of Finland at the back of the field at the moment. And here we go, making our way to the 1.8 kilometers. The field is quite well and truly bunched up. We'll fight for the lead is well and truly on. But it looks like, I'm believing that Halford Hanvold is holding on to the lead of the race. Is it Halford Hanvold? Yes, it is. Rico Gross second. Rostovetsov in third. With first to 21st now separated by 6.6 seconds. Carsten Heyman is at the back of the field now. So Hanvold leading the way, who is going into this round in 5th overall. And it looks like we've got one of the Germans behind. That'll be Rico Gross, who is going to this race in 3rd place, with only just about 4 seconds separating him and his teammate Frank Luck, who's leading overall. And here we go, about to come into the shooting for the first time in this race. And it looks like Gross is going to take a sneaky first place going to the shooting range, but it's going to be Rostovetsov, the Russian rookie, going into possession first. Let's wait for the shooting to get underway here. And Rostovetsov missed the target, so is Frank Luck, the championship leader so far. Is they going to go clear here? Oh, 2 minutes for Rostovetsov. Rico Gross has gone clear. Rafael Porré's gone clear. Sven Fischer's gone clear. Simmons gone clear. Hanvold's gone clear. Carson Hale's gone clear. Vitek and Robert, they've all gone clear. The championship leader, however, Frank Luck, has missed 2 targets. Rafael Porré and Rico Gross are second and third in the standings. So all eyes will be on them. So Gross is leading the way. Sven Fischer, the 1994 champion, is third, 2 seconds behind his teammate. And yeah, interesting start. Rafael Porré is 4th. He's only 3 seconds down on Rico Gross. The gap between them is only about 1.2 seconds in the standings. So even a small margin at that, it would be enough for Gross to get past Rafael Porré in the standings. Sven Fischer, the 1994 champion, going into second, getting ahead of Halford Hanvold. Sven Fischer, who is currently sitting 9th overall in the standings. Ola Björndalen, the defending champion, in 9th place. Now he is currently sitting in the 14th going into this round. So The defending champion's got a lot of work to do if he wants to try to get that hold on to that title. 2 minutes 56 is the time now. Sven Fischer and Hannavold, Rafa Pori in a three-way tussle for second place. Zdeněk Vítek in 5th for the Czech Republic, who is 16th in the standings. Really good stuff there, ahead of the Austrian rookie of Christoph Sundman. Bjorn Dahl is in 8th. He's 9.5 seconds down Rico Gross, but he'll be one to try and get himself back to the front. Back to show why he won the championship in the previous Biathlon Olympic season. And here we go back into the shooting range once again. What's going to happen here? Oh, either going to be Enrico Gross and Rafael Pori. Oh, Sven Fischer is in the mix of things. So is Halvard Hannavold. So, let's see what the top 4 can do here. Here comes the next bunch. Bjorn Dahl is amongst them. The shooting's underway now. And Sven Fischer's missed a target. Rico Gross is going to go clear. Oh, Rafael Pori's missed one. So the advantage is well and truly in going to Rico Gross. Bjorn Dahl, meanwhile, has missed another target. What about Frank Luck, the championship leader? Jelland has gone clear for Norway. Julian Roberts has gone clear for France. Frank Luck has gone clear, so he's going to make up some ground for sure. Vadim Sasha has gone clear for Belarus. Sven Fischer is 10.3 seconds down, but he is still in second, just ahead of Rafael Pori. Oh, wrong button. Ilmar Brice has gone clear for Latvia as well. His teammate Milos has 3 targets. 4 minutes 24.8 is the time for Rico Gross. We'll drop down to second position. As well, Gross is well and truly up front. There is Sven Fischer and Rafael Pori, 10 seconds behind the race leader here. Julian Robert and Jelland battling for 4th with Bjorn Dahl. He's in 6th, 18 seconds down, ahead of the championship leader so far of Frank Luck. As we're coming to the 8.8 kilometer mark, I believe it is. Is it 8.8? And there goes Rafael Pori's made his way to second. Look, all the gaps coming down. It's down to 9.1 and 9.8 seconds. So both of them clearly have got a faster pace than Rico Gross has. As Rico Gross is about to come into the shooting range for the 3rd time for the first standing shoot. Can he go clear again? Frank Luck, meanwhile, down in 7th behind Ola Bjorn Dahl. He's ahead of Christoph Sundman. But still, this is not looking good for Frank Luck. He's going to probably end up losing the lead to, right now, looking like it'll be Rico Gross as things stands. So Rico Gross is in. Here comes Sven Fischer and Rafael Pori. Gross getting the shooting under. Oh, he's missed the target. That could open the door. Oh, 2 misses for Rico Gross. That's a disaster right there. That's opened the door for Pori. But Pori's missed a target. So is Sven Fischer's missed one as well. Sven Fischer's actually missed 3 misses for Sven Fischer. 2 misses for Rafael Pori. And what's going to happen here? Bjorn Dahl has missed the last target. So he's in the penalty loop once again. Looking at the board, Halvard Hannavold's gone clear for Norway, but I don't think he's going to take the lead. No, he's not going to be able to do that because that is Rico Gross coming out of the penalty loop. He's still in the lead. What's the gap between him and Hannavold, though? It's going to be 5.9 seconds. Hannavold is 5th in the standings, of course. So this will be amazing for Hannavold. It'll send him flying up the order. Bjorn Dahl's up into 3rd. Rafael Pori is up to 4th. It would help if I press the right button. By the way, Ville Räikkönen towards the back of the field. He's gone clear for Finland. Ville Räikkönen going into this round in 20th place. 6.2 seconds separating Gross and Hannavold. We're looking down to a 3rd. This is Ola Bjorn Dahl, the defending champion, with Rafael Pori and Frank Luck behind them. Pori 2nd in the standings. Frank Luck 1st in the standings. Sven Fischer is the next person back in 6th place. So Bjorn Dahl is 8.8 seconds down on Rico Gross. He needs he's probably going to need a bit of a miracle here to catch up to Rico Gross in the standings. 9.2 seconds is the gap between him and the German. Halvard Hannavold, his teammates, separating the two of them, with Rafael Pori and Frank Luck still behind him, 4th and 5th, 10.5 and 11 seconds exactly. But here comes the race leader Rico Gross, a man who's in a good position to take the championship lead into the shooting range for the 4th and final time of this race. What can he finish this race on? Can he hold on to the lead and ensure he's going to take the championship lead? We'll find out soon enough, but here he comes. Rico Gross is in. There's the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th coming in as well. And Rico Gross back at the shooting underway. Okay, he does so now. He's going to shoot underway. 2 for 2. Oh, it's looking good for the German so far. Can he get the last target down? Yes, he does. So he's definitely going to shoot. He's going to take the win here, and probably the championship lead. Halvard Hannibal's missed the target. What about Bjorn Dahlen? He's going to clear. Meanwhile, Rafael Pori and Frank Luck have missed the target each. That's good news for Bjorn Dahlen. Sven Fischer missed the last target. The 1994 champion back in the penalty loop. 8 seconds separating him and Rico Gross. Now, Bjorn Dahlen got off to a really bad start after the end of the first round. Christoph Summan's going to clear for Austria. Good timing for himself. Varid Sashin's going to clear for Belarus. Okay, Rico Gross out in front. What's the gap between him and Bjorn Dahlen now? It is 7.6 seconds. Okay, so it looks like Bjorn Dahlen is actually closing in on the German. So if he can get close enough, he will reduce the gap between him. No, actually, he'll close in on Rico Gross's time comfortably in the standings. Second flying up the order as well. Rafael Pori is third, Hannival fourth. Frank Luck is fifth. So Frank Luck, yeah, definitely going to lose the lead of the standings. 7.1 seconds. The gap is going down even more. But it's not going to go down fast enough, because it's going to be Rico Gross to take the race win here, and most likely the championship lead as well. And here comes Rico Gross across the line. The time is 9 minutes 22 exactly. What is that gap going to be? Him and Bjorn Dahlen is going to be down to 6.4 seconds. That could be quite substantial. But anyway, let's wait for everyone to slip across the finish line. There comes Rafael Pori in third, 16.1 seconds down. And who's going to be coming behind? Hannival and Frank Luck are going to be fourth and fifth. Where about everyone else? Sven Fischer is sixth, Simmons seventh. Okay, now we're just going to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. Rico Gross takes the win here, the first 21st race, by 6.4 seconds over Bjorn Dahlen. Rafael Pori will be disappointed to finish in third behind Rico Gross, as Rico Gross is going to get ahead of him, and most likely the championship lead as well. Halvard Hannival is fourth. A very disappointed Frank Luck finishes fifth ahead of the 1994 champion Sven Fischer. Christoph Summan takes seventh for Austria. He may end up taking the lead of the rookie standings, possibly. Varid Sashin is eighth. Igor Zhelan is ninth, and Pavel Rosovestov rounds off your top 10. So with that interesting result out of the way, it's time to move to the women's side of the competition before we find out who is taking the lead of the championship standings. And here we go, the 22nd to 42nd race here at Nov Mesto for the women's competition. The highest placed athlete in 22nd is Linda Grubin, who will be starting in 10th position. The second highest, which is 23rd overall, is Ksenia Zukahova of Belarus, who we started 21st, and Katerina Holubkova, the third highest biathlete in 24th overall of the Czech Republic, starting 16th. So it's Albina Alkatova, Brigitte Weissleitner, and Delphine Burlett in the front row. Who's going to win this race? Without further ado, let's find out as we get the race underway. Now, and it looks like a pretty good start there for, I believe, Delphine Burlett, going into the first corner, and it looks like the French lady is going to be out in front. Yes, she is. As they make their way to the uphill section, followed by the right-hander, it'll take them downhill to the 1 kilometre mark. A good advantage already for Delphine Burlett, who missed the 1998 Biathlon Olympic season, but has returned for the 2002 Biathlon Olympic season. So the question is, how will she do in the return? And at the 1 kilometre mark, it's Akatova that race takes the lead. And first, the 21st going to be separated by 4.1 seconds, with Andrea Kopler of Slovenia at the back of the field. They're now making way to the left-hander, which will take them under the bridge they've just gone over. And I believe Delphine Burlett is going to sneak her way back into the lead ahead of Albina Akatova of Russia. And it appears she's done so. They're on 1.8 kilometre mark down the downhill section, now to go under the bridge. Exactly 1 minute. Chris Sleva is second, with Martina Beck of Germany in third place. As they're making their way up now to the flat section, going up towards the right hand, it'll take them into the shooting range for the first time. Delphine Bird having quite the advantage over the rest of the field already. And I believe Akatova might be passed by, I think, Martina Beck, who is... I'm pretty sure that's Martina Beck that's just got past Akatova. But here we go, into the shooting range for the first time here. Who's going to be first into their position? It is going to be Medvedeva of Russia, Holubkova, and then Ponza. Okay, everyone getting into position, getting ready to get the shooting underway. What's going to happen here? Medvedeva's got the shooting underway now already. Got a miss there for Martina Beck. A few misses up and down the order, and Medvedeva's going clear for Russia. Holubkova, Ponsa, Barlett, Kristeva, Kopler, Glurbin, Karakazova, Helenarova, Natalie Santer, Weissleitner, Wilipanova, and Pavkochekova have all gone clear, so not many people going to the penalty lead, but Barlett hangs on to the lead with Medvedeva in second, just 1.4 seconds behind. So I don't think we've had that many biathletes clear the first out of the shooting range in a Biathlon Olympic race, not including the relay competitions, just the race in general. Barlett is still leading the way by 1.2 seconds over Olga Medvedeva. Delphine Barlett is 42nd overall. Medvedeva is going to this race 26th overall. So the two of them showing quite a good bit of pace already. But here comes Olga Medvedeva looking like she's going to try and snatch the lead off the French lady. And yep, that is Olga Medvedeva going into the lead. She's got a bit of some superior ski pace over Delphine Barlett. Look at that, 0.6 per second already. We have got Michaela Ponsa in third ahead of Ksenia, no, not Ksenia, the other Belarusian, Elena Krutsaleva. Sorry, I don't know, I'm having a hard time pronouncing some of these names, I do apologise. But look at that, Olga Medvedeva putting quite a gap between her and Barlett already. And we're coming into the shooting range for the second time this race. What can Olga Medvedeva do here? Can she go clear again and probably extend her lead over Delphine Barlett? Or what about the rest of the competition? And here we go, they're coming into the shooting range now. Medvedeva's in, Barlett, Holubkova, Ponsa, Krutsalleva's in as well. And there comes the rest of the field as well. Medvedeva and Barlett missed the target each. Michaela Ponsa has missed the target. That'll open the door for Holubkova, maybe? No, Holubkova's missed one. 3 penalty loops for Barlett, 2 for Medvedeva. Krusleva's going to go clear for Belarus. So has Andrei Kopler of Slovenia. Helenarova's going to clear for Slovakia. Martina Beck's going to clear for Germany. So we got a new leader here. Muranova of Slovakia has gone clear. Zaitseva's going clear for Russia as well. So okay, so quite a few people gone clear. Krutsleva taking the lead by 3.3 seconds over Andrei Kopler. Martina Beck sees herself back in the top 3. Medvedeva is now 10.1 seconds down over the leading Belarusian in this race. So just like that, the race has turned on its head. 4 minutes 37.6 is the time. Kopler at 2.7 seconds down, so it looks like Kopler is closing in on the Belarusian. Martina Beck in third, trying to catch the Slovenian. Helenarova fourth. Medvedeva has already gone from about 10.1 seconds up down to 8.9 seconds, so she's cutting the gap between her and Kristeva. Just like that. Delphine Barlett going from top 2 down to 15, so not good for her. We've got a battle for second going here between Kopler and Beck. I say, and the gap's now 3.7, 3.9 seconds respectively. Medvedeva cutting the gap to 7.6 seconds. And here comes Martina Beck to take second place off Andrei Kopler. Kopler struggling to match the German's pace. But yeah, that is Martina Beck into second. And here comes the leader, that is Elena Krutsaleva coming into the shooting range for the first standing shoot. Now, can she capitalise on her lead and hold on to it, going in and out of the shooting range? There's Krutsalleva's in, there's Martina Beck, Kopler's coming in, Medvedeva and Helenarova coming in. Medvedeva showing some superior ski pace here. Just her accuracy layer down in the last round of the shooting range. Krutsalleva's got the shooting underway. Krutsalleva's missed the target. What about Martina Beck's missed one? Medvedeva and Helenarova have missed one as well. That opens the door for Andrei Kopler. And Kopler is now going to go into the lead for Slovenia. Alright, so just like that, the lead has changed. Further down the field, we got Michaela Ponsa missed 4 tires, not good. Muranova's going to clear for Slovakia. So yeah, Andrei Kopler. One of Muranova might get second. No, Krutsalleva's going to hang on to. Is going to go second, but she's now 5.8 seconds down over the leader. Iva Karakazova has gone clear for Bulgaria at the back end, towards the back of the field. Now the pressure's on Andrei Kobler. She did really well in the previous Biathlon Olympic season, but she's coming into this round in, if I can find her, she's coming to this round in 33rd position. So she's had a rough start to this Biathlon Olympic season, but there's still 8 more races after this one to try and bounce back, get herself back in the top 21 where she was in the previous Biathlon Olympic season. And further down we've got Olga Medvedeva passing Martina Beck for third. Now, is Medvedeva going to catch Krutsleva for second? Yeah, she easily gets past her for second place. Olga Medvedeva showing really, really good ski pace. She's 5.3 seconds down of Andrei Kobler. Now, she needs to go clear and try and so she can use her ski pace to her advantage to try and take the win here for this 26 to 40-second race. Medvedeva going into this race in 26th place. And we got Krutsleva and Martina Beck battling for third, I think. Krutleva's got is probably got the advantage because she's on the inside, but I think Martina Beck's got the speed to get past her. And here we go into the shooting range for the 4th and final time here in this race in the Czech Republic. So Andrei Kobler is in. Here comes Medvedeva, Krutsleva, and Martina Beck. So Martina Beck got past the Belarusian, it turns out. And wait for the shooting to get underway. It's underway now. The pressure's on Andrei Kobler to go clear. And Andrei Kobler... Oh, she missed the last target. What about Olga Medvedeva? She's going to go clear, and she's going to take the lead. Martina Beck's going clear for Germany. Krutleva's going to go clear as well. So Kobler might have to try and battle for 4th place. Oh, what a time to go clear here. Medvedeva, 8 minutes 23.6 the time. She's got a 2-second advantage over Martina Beck. Krutsleva, 4.8 seconds down. Kobler is 6.1 seconds down. Holubakova, meanwhile, for the Czech Republic, has gone clear. Oh, right, so Andrei Kobler, well, she looks like she will get a decent time in, but still, it could have been a bit better had she not missed that last target. Maybe she beats Medvedeva. 8 minutes 45.0 is the time at the 13-kilometer mark. The gap is now 2.4 seconds. Further down the field, Delphine Barlett has gone clear for France. Nathalie Sant has gone clear for Italy. And yeah, we're getting close to the end of this race. We may have a battle for a third going between Krutsleva and Andrei Kobler, but I think Kobler is not going to be able to catch up to the Belarusian, so she might have to settle for 4th in this race. Yakovleva of Ukraine at the back of the field, she's gone clear. 9 minutes 12.5 is the time at the 30.8 kilometer mark, and coming up to the top of the hill, she just got to make her way to the finish line, and it's going to be a very, very good, well-earned victory for Olga Medvedeva. Andrei Kobler will be very, very upset that she threw away a chance of winning this 26 to 40-second race, but she still got a decent time in. Martina Beck finishing second, 4 seconds down. Krutsleva takes third, and Andrei Kobler takes 4th. Now to wait for everyone else to make the way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. So Olga Medvedeva takes the race win by 4 seconds over Martina Beck. Elena Krutsleva only missed 1 target for the entire race, but she still finished a very solid 3rd. Andrei Kobler takes 4th, also only missed 1 target for the entire race. Katerina Holubakova takes 5th, Anna Marinova is 6th, Tetiana Vodopanova takes 7th, Linda Grubin is 8th, Delphine Barlett 9th, and Olga Zaitseva rounding off your top 10. So with that result out of the way, let's now move swiftly over to the 1st to 21st race. And here we go, the first 21st race around here at Nov Mesto. The overall leader is Magdalena Forsberg, who'll be starting the race in 3rd. Second overall is Ushi Dissel, who'll be starting the race in 9th position. And Elena Zerbalova is 3rd overall, and she will be starting in 18th position. So it's Ekaterina Defoska, Florence Bafrel, and Magdalena Forsberg in the front row. Who's going to win this race? Without further ado, let's find out as we get the race underway. Now, and it looks like it's already going to be a pretty decent start for the defending champion, that is Magdalena Forsberg, coming around the left-hander, and she's going to take an early lead of this race, going to the uphill section. Before we go over to the right-hand turn, I'll take them downhill and to the 1 kilometer mark. We have a gap already formed between her and the rest of the competition. As I make my way to the downhill section, I think someone may be threatening to try and take the lead off her. Yes, someone is indeed. Who is that? We go to the 1 kilometer mark. It is Ekaterina Defoska taking the lead off by 1 tenth per second. As first 21st is going to be separated by 5.2 seconds as Vostenko is at the back of the field for Ukraine. And there goes Magdalena Forsberg to retake the lead early on here. As they make their way to the downhill section, we'll take them under the bridge and then up the hill to the flat, flat, straight to the shooting range. 59.7 seconds is Forsberg's time. We've got Livgren Skjelbred in second for Norway, making our way up the order. As first 21st now separated by 7.3 seconds. It is Anna Bogali-Tisovets of Russia at the back of the field behind Swasenko. And here we go, coming into the shooting range. Who's going to be first in position? First position to take their, I suppose, their stance. Because the pro is shooting. First in possession is basically what I'm trying to say here. First in possession, that's going to be Zerbalova. It's going to be first in. Then it's Forsberg. Then it's Livgren Skjelbred. And here we go, coming into position. Who is going to take the lead here? Zerbalova, Forsberg got the shooting underway. We've got Katarina Pel's missed one, so it's Ushi Dissel. Zarbalova's missed one target. 2 misses for Zarbalova, but Magdalena Forsberg goes clear, and she's going to hold to lead the race. Galina Kukliva's going clear for Russia. Holanti's going clear for Finland. Malgina's going clear for Russia. And we've got Nina Lemish going clear for Ukraine. So Forsberg ahead of Galina Kukliva by 1.6 seconds. Nina Lemish is third, 5.7 seconds down. There's Malgina's fourth. There's It's Holanti of Finland. Katja Holanti, yes, of Finland. So Forsberg is the overall leader in second place. That is being Galina Kukliva. Galina Kukliva going into this round in 17th place. With Malgina, who is going to this round. Arena Malgina going into this round in 10th place overall. So pretty decent start there for two of the Russians. Of course, we've got 4 in this group, if I remember rightly. Yes, Ishmatova in 10th, and of course we got Bogali-Tisovets as well. Magdalena Forsberg coming to the 4.8 kilometer mark, dropping down to, I suppose we could drop down to third, because we've got quite a bit of a battle going on for third. It's a 3-way fight, so it's Holanti, Lemish, and Malgina all battling for third place. They are just under 8 seconds down over the leading athlete, that is Magdalena Forsberg. Of course, Magdalena Forsberg wanting to make sure she's got a massive advantage as possible, because she absolutely dominated in the previous season of the Biathlon Olympic season. Like, just led from start to finish for the 1990 season, and was just like miles away from everyone, just a league on her own. But here it comes, Magdalena Forsberg back into the shooting range she goes. There is the Russian of Kukliva, and they've got this big tussle for third going on here, 4-way fight for third. As the show is getting underway now, what's going to happen here? Forsberg, calm and collected, and she goes clear. She's going to keep her lead well secured. Kukliva's missed a target, so is Lemish, so is Malgina. Livgren Skjelbred is going to go clear for Norway. She's going to definitely be going to second place, ahead of Lemish, Malgina and Kukliva. Holanti's missed one. We've got Ishmatova is going clear for Russia. We've got Henkel going clear for Germany. Kitten's going clear for Finland as well. So a few people are going to be making up way up the order. Can I get a decent time in? What's Forsberg's time? 4 minutes 21.6 at the 7 kilometer mark. We'll jump down to the battle for second. Let's get Skjelbred. We've got one of the Russians behind her. I'm pretty sure that is, Kukliva, yes it is. 11.6 and 2.9 seconds down. Kathy Wilhelm's on clear for Germany at the back of the field. Right, yeah, quite a big gap formed between third, second from the leader of the race, Magdalena Forsberg, at the already got past the 8.2 kilometer mark, it looks, 7.8 kilometer mark, sorry. 4 minutes 48.8 is the time. And Livgren Skjelbred 10.8 seconds down, but she's pulled quite a bit of a gap between her and Kukliva. Kukliva is not able to keep up. Now we've got the two Russians battling for fourth. That'll be Ishimura and Malgina. Yes, it is. 20.1 seconds exactly. Pretty much tying at the going past the 7.8 kilometer mark. Here we go for the first down shoot. Here comes Magdalena Forsberg leading the way. She's got quite a big advantage over the rest of the field, but can she keep her cool and go clear and extend this lead even further? First down shoot for Magdalena Forsberg. In possession, ready to go. She's missed one target. She's missed one. Okay, that opens the door for Skjelbred and Kukliva try and close in. Oh no, Magdalena Forsberg's missed 2 targets. Okay, that could be a problem. if Livgren Shelberg goes... No, Livgren Shelberg's missed one. What about Gillian Kukleva? Kukleva might have something to do about this. Livgren Shelberg's missed one. Oh, Kukleva's missed two. So I think Magdalena Forsberg's going to clear, even if Ishimatova and Malgina go clear. Ishimatova's missed one, Magdalena's missed one. They both missed the last targets as well. Further in the field, we've got Nina Lemisch going clear for Ukraine. So she's going to get herself up the order. Anderson's going to clear for Norway. So this is looking pretty good. Livgren Shelberg coming out of the penalty loop. She's 3.3 seconds down over Magdalena Forsberg. I mean, we've got Filipova and Vostenko going clear for Bulgaria and Ukraine towards the back end of the field. 6:32.3 is the time. Livgren Shelberg is 3.5 seconds down. Livgren Shelberg is 5th overall in the standings, while Forsberg is leading overall. With the way to drop back to third, we've got Nina Lemisch with three Russians all after her. Ishmatova, Malgina, and Kukleva all trying to chase her down for third place. I mean, she's about 8 seconds down over second place of Livgren Shelberg, and there is Ishmatova closing in on Nina Lemisch. So the Ukrainian under quite a bit of pressure, try and keep the three Russians behind her. 3.6 seconds is the gap between Shelberg and Forsberg at front. Nina Lemisch is 13.1 seconds down over Forsberg. She is just about, I think, 7.5 seconds down. Nearly 10 seconds down of the Norwegian. And Ishmatova is going to get past Nina Lemisch for third. Nina Lemisch going into this round in 19th position compared to Ishmatova going into this round in 11th. And here we go to the shooting range for the fourth and final time. Forsberg and Livgren Shelberg. This is basically going to be a fight for the win here. Forsberg cannot afford any mistakes, cannot give Shelberg a chance to pass her and take the win. More than Forsberg. Oh, she's missed one target. What's the left report? Oh, Shelberg's missed a target. 2 misses for Shelberg. That's good news for Forsberg. It might be enough to take the win here. Get a decent time in. Of course, second overall going in the standings going to this round, Ushi Dissel. We have not really seen her at all in action at all. She's way down the order. Magdalena Forsberg, after shooting for 8 minutes 13.2. Ushi Dissel is way down the order. Meanwhile, we've got Anderson going to clear for Norway. Third overall is Elena Zerbalova. She's way down the order as well. So Dissel and Zerbalova have had a nightmare of a race here. And Ushi Dissel, meanwhile, has got 2 penalty loops to do in this final lot. And Wilhelm's got a penalty loop as well for Germany. Zerbalova, 2 penalty loops there. I think it's fair to say these 2 of them might end up being knocked out of second and third place in the standings. And this is amazing news for Forsberg. She's going to get a pretty decent advantage over whoever's going to be second at the end of this round. She's 12.3 seconds ahead of Livgren Shelberg, who, by the way, is ahead of her teammate of Anderson, Gunmager Anderson. 9 minutes 1.6 is Forsberg's time at the 30.8 kilometer mark. She's going to get to the top of the hill and make her way towards the finish line. This is why she is a defending champion, having a massive win here for herself and for Sweden. And she comes across the line with a time of 9 minutes 12.7. Now we just gotta wait for everyone else to make the way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line, but what a performance for Magdalena Forsberg to take the win with a time of 9 minutes 12.7, 12.6 seconds ahead of Livgren Shelberg. Gunmager Anderson is third, 17.1 seconds down. There's Svetlana Ishmatova, Gillian Kukleva is 5th, Nina Lemisch takes 6th, 7th is Irina Malgina, Catalanti is 8th, Andrea Henkel is 9th, and Florence Bafro rounding off your top 10. The 2 biathletes I should be really disappointed with this are going to be Ushi Dissel and Elena Zerbalova. Zerbalova 18th and Ushi Dissel 15th. They were second and third going into this round. I think there's a good chance they're going to be knocked out of those 2 spots. The leading rookie in this championship is Sylvie Becker, and she finished in 19th position. So there's a good possibility that in the rookie standings, Ushmatova might end up being the rookie leader. But we'll find out for sure, as we now need to make our way over to the championship standings, see where everyone stacks up. With round 2 out of the way, let's take a look at the championship standings. Starting with the men, and Rico Gross have taken the lead over his teammate Frank Luck, who drops down to 3rd position, as Rafael Pori maintains 2nd place, now less than 15 seconds behind the overall leader. Defending champion Ola Dunn has redeemed himself, gaining 9 positions to make his way into the top 5, though he is still about 40 seconds behind Rico Gross. Meanwhile, Krista Sundman is now the top placed rookie in 6th position, one over Pavel Rostovestov, who slips down to 7th overall. Dropping down to the top 20, and Megorov, Rozkov and Alexander Wolf made astonishing progress, gaining 17, 13 and 20 positions respectively for them all to be in the top 20, which is specifically 11th, 12th and 16th positions. And those big jumps continued down to the top 30, with Thomas Sikora gaining 28 positions, Carl-Johan Bergman gained 13 positions, and Petr Gabriel gained 20 positions. On the other side of things, the two Latvians of Ilma Brisis and Oleg Balahuns having terrible rounds, losing 13 and 17 positions respectively. Jumping over to the male rookies championship standings, and Krista Sundman is only less than 2 seconds ahead of Pavel Rostovestov, who's sitting 7th overall, with the third highest being Sergei Rozkov ahead of Alexander Wolf, who have to gain 20 positions overall. De France is 5th in the rookie standings ahead of Michael Gries, Carl-Johan Bergman, Hidori Issa, Andreas Bernbacher and Jeremy Thiele rounding off the top 10 spots. Going up to the women's competition now, and Magdalena Forsberg continues her lead, now over half a minute of now second place Livka Shelbred ahead of Gunmarga Anderson, who sees herself into 3rd position. Ushmitova is now the highest placed rookie in 4th overall ahead of her teammate Malgina. Meanwhile, the other rookie Russian of Olga Mefiseva gained 16 positions to see herself in the top 10. Dropping down to the top 20 positions, and there's been a lot of positions gained and a lot of positions lost. Martina Beck and Elena Kristolieva both gained 14 and 30 positions each. Meanwhile, Elena Zerbalova and Sylvie Becker had bad rounds, losing 11 and 12 positions respectively. And down to the top 30, more big gains and big losses, with Shumi Yu gained 25 positions for China to see herself in 28th place, Delphine Berlick, the returning French biathlete, gained 12 positions, Andrei Kobler also gained 12 positions for Slovenia, but a massive loss for Anna Bolgay-Tinovets, losing 14 positions to see herself down in 23rd. In the Women's Rookies Championship, Svetlana Ishmatova is ahead of her teammate Malgina by only 2.3 seconds, and she's a further 13 seconds ahead of the third highest placed rookie, which is Olga Mepeseva, to make it a Russia 1-2-3 in the rookie standings. Andrea Henkel and Martina Beck for Germany are 11th and 30th overall to see themselves 4th and 5th in the rookie standings. Then Sylvie Beckert, Katie Wilhelm, Elena Kristolieva, Linda Grubben and Anna Bolgay-Tinovets to round off the top 10 rookie biathletes. Moving over to the men's nations competition, it's Germany leading the way by just over 14.5 seconds over Norway. Russia jumped themselves into 3rd position, getting ahead of France, with a big jump to 5th from Ukraine to put themselves into 5th position, just ahead of the Czech Republic. Austria, Belarus, Finland and Slovenia completing the top 10. Jumping over to the women's nations competition, and there's been a massive shift within the top 10. Russia take the lead over Germany by over 12.5 seconds. Norway gained 2 positions to jump into 3rd, with the only team within the top 10 maintained position is Ukraine in 4th. France dropped 2 positions to be down in 5th, while Finland lost 4 positions to just barely hang in the top 10. And finally, moving over to the mixed nations competition, Germany and Norway hold on to 1st and 2nd, separated by 11 seconds of each other. Russia overtakes France to jump into 3rd, with Ukraine in 5th, while Belarus gained 5 positions to see themselves in 6th position, with Austria, Finland, Sweden and Bulgaria completing your top 10. So with 2 rounds down and 8 to go, how will things stack up going into round 3? Well, I hope to see you then, and we will find out together.